I want to show you how to match plaids. Now, I know that sounds a little hard, but it really isn't. And plaids are coming back. And they have, Arietta by Robert Kaufman has a plaid fabric, which I love. So it's a 4-way stretch plaid. You can't get any better than that. So I'm going to show you the simple way to do it. Now, I'm using the Fit Nice Master Pants pattern. When you take this out of its plastic container and open it up, on the inside, on the other side of this picture, is the login for you to watch a video, an hour-long video on how to make your pattern. And then there are PDFs on here. There's even a folder that has 2 pockets, because I know people say, I'm not wearing the pants unless they have pockets. So make sure that you open that up. Make sure that you print those off for yourself. So this is what the pattern looks like when you open it up, and it is a full-size pattern. It is not the full length of the pattern, so you're going to have to add length to it, which is no big deal. So follow the directions. Now this is plaid fabric, so I want to show you a little trick. You need to choose some part of that plaid. And I chose, and I blocked it off with painter's tape, I chose this block as my center. And I need to know that because you got to pick one of them. You can't just lay your pattern out. If you look right here, there is a little dot right there. That is going to be where the crotch point goes. So let me show you how simple this is. Let me move this over, and I have my pattern laid out. And if you look, this is the back, and the crotch point is right on the back. And if you look carefully, because you can see through pattern ease, which is wonderful, this is your grain and crease line. And can you see that it's all the way straight on this line? Now again, this is the crotch point of the front, and it is right on that line. Make sure, because you can move this around a little bit, that your grain and crease line is going up straight. That's it. That's all you have to do. Now you do have to cut them singly, so you have to cut 2 fronts, one, and then cut it again, because it has to be on that center. 2 backs, cut 1 back, take it off, and cut another back. And I promise you, your plaids will match, and you are going to be beautiful. Everybody's going to know that you're talented because your pants plaids match. Look at this beautiful fabric. This is Robert Kaufman. This is Arietta fabric, and I want to show you the stretch it has. So it stretches this way, and that's selvage. You can see along the selvage. And then it stretches this way, and that's cross grain. So lengthwise grain and cross grain. Why do I like Arietta? Because it just doesn't stretch out of shape on you when you're wearing pants. I love it. Now, one of the things that I do want to show you about that I have noticed about any print or any design on Arietta, how beautiful the back is. Look at that. That is just solid black. That's gorgeous. So please make sure that you check out Arietta, and that's Arietta, Arietta. You can Google it, Robert Kaufman Arietta. Beautiful, beautiful fabric. So I want to show you how to lay your pattern out if you are working on a stripe. Now, as with, and by the way, this is also a 4-way stretch. Look at this. This is beautiful on the other side as it is on the stripe. So one of the things I want to tell you, the same thing that you did when you did the use the plaid, you wanted to make sure you cut 1 layer at a time. And that's what I'm laying out for you, is 1 layer at a time. Now, if I'm using stripe, ladies, I got to tell you, I want that stripe going up and down my leg straight, like this. I don't want that stripe going around my body. So when you have 4-way stretch, you have that option of doing whatever you want to do. You have a grain and crease line on your pattern, okay? It's drawn on your pattern. It is on the pattern directly, and you want to transfer it to your master pattern. This is the way I do this because I think it's the easiest. I fold my pattern, not in half, but what I'm doing is I'm folding it on the grain and crease line, just like that. Then I would lay this grain and crease, hang on a second, because the legs are even. I would lay this grain and crease line on whatever stripe you choose. And let's just say I choose this stripe right here, like this. Now, use a weight. Use some kind of a weight, and your cell phone's the best weight in the world. So put your cell phone down, and then all you have to do is to flip it over. You know it's on that line. Okay, if you try to maneuver this, it's a little bit harder. So this is the master back. If you look at that, let me fold that one in half, and it doesn't matter which side you put down. That one's easy enough. Crease it with your hand, lay it down on whatever stripe you want, and you can see that I have it on that stripe, and then flip it over. That's all you have to do, and you know that it's perfectly straight. Now you have to cut 2 fronts, and you have to cut 2 backs. So you have to cut them single layer fabric. And that's all there is to it to match a stripe, whether you're making capris, long pants, or even shorts. And I love striped fabric. Look how pretty that fabric is. That's easy.